Avatar, it is you at long last. I sent word seeming ages ago and have awaited your arrival day and night, and now you're here. Welcome back to Britannia, Avatar. Sadly, I fear that I have little to offer you, but what I have is yours. I tell you truly, Avatar, trouble, very serious trouble is afoot in our land, and we need your help if Britannia is to survive in peace and security.
What evil has been unleashed in Britannia?
I'm not entirely sure. Giant columns have sprung from the ground. My advisors tell me that there is sickness in many areas, poverty in others, and that strife is spreading. I am told that the people have grown discontented with my rule. Yet I know not what to do. I fear that only you can solve the mystery of this pernicious darkness, Avatar. I know that I have asked much of you over the years, but we need you now more than ever. Will you dedicate yourself to our survival?
On my word.
Thank you, Avatar. You have truly given this land a hope for survival. I suggest that you first go to the dungeon Despise. It is located just northeast of Britain. It is easy to find. Just look for the great column that reaches into the sky. The entrance to Despise is next to the column. Are you in need of more detailed instructions, or do you think that will suffice?
Yes, I would like some detailed instructions.
Very well, 'tis easy enough. Simply exit Britain by the east gate, and stay on the road until it intersects with another road. This road will take you to the column. As I said, the entrance to Despise is... While I'm thinking about it, I should give you this map. Here, it will help you along in your journeys. Within the dungeon you will find one of these columns, and with it, perhaps some answers. Of course, you're free to take any supplies that you find here in my castle. In fact, I have had a room upstairs prepared for you should you wish to use it. There is even some money there. Take it and use it to buy supplies or whatever you may need in town. I will do anything that I can to aid you in your quest. May all of the virtues be with you, my son. How fares your...
I've had little success so far.
Fear not, Avatar. Go now and do not be disgusted. How fares your...
Could you give me direction?
Very well, 'tis this...
Hello, citizen. Sorry, I'm on duty.
To be happy to greet the Avatar. To greet the Avatar and welcome him back to Britannia.
How do you know me?
To know the Avatar through stories. To know that Lord British has been trying to summon you. To know the Avatar through gargoyle legends of the false prophet.
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
To be Vasagrilum of the gargoyles. To be honored to meet you, yet to still be very saddened over my plight.
What's wrong, Vasagrilum?
To have many bad things happen. To have witnessed pride swell in the gargoyle race. To have argued with other gargoyles when they separated themselves by building the dome. To have been banished by my own people. To even have had our Codex lens stolen from us.
Why were you banished? How were you banished?
To know that my people have lost respect for their traditions since the columns appeared. To have seen my people become consumed with pride, and have disagreed with them over the building of a giant dome over Ambrosia. Finally, to have had the people send myself and my servant Despise into exile. And to be greatly saddened by events, but to persevere.
This is terrible news.
To agree with you, Avatar. But to hope that things will get better for the gargoyle people.
Do you know who stole the lens?
To know nothing of the lens or what happened to it. To only know that it disappeared some time ago. To be unable to read the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. To know that without the lenses, the Codex appears to be gibberish. To hope that perhaps you can help find the lens.
The Codex of Ultimate Wisdom?
To not believe that the Avatar can have forgotten about the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. To know that the Codex is the holy book of my people and yours. To know that the Codex will answer any question asked of it, provided the lenses are used.
Why were you banished? How were you banished?
To know that my people have lost respect for their traditions since the columns appeared. To have seen my people become consumed with pride and have disagreed with them over the bill. Finally, to have had the people sent to hope that perhaps you can.
I will try to find the lens.
To be very grateful to you, Avatar. To have hope that things can now improve for the Gargoyle people. To greet the Avatar.
I must be going.
Hello, citizen.
Hello, sir.
What is your name?
Siona. I'm a musician here in Lord British's court. Lord British has always been a music lover.
May I ask you for some information?
I'll be happy to help, but I'm afraid that unless you have a musical question, I won't be of much help.
I take it that you're quite a music lover.
Oh, yes. Music is very powerful and can accomplish some unexpected things.
What is your name?
Siona. I'm a musician here in Lord British's court.
May I ask you...
I'll be happy to help, but I'm afraid that unless you have a musical question...
I take it that you're quite a music...
Oh, yes. Music is...
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
see that you're back. Yes, it's good to see you. Lord British said that you were back and that you may need a few things. So, well, what can I do for you?
Well, for starters, you can tell me your name.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Lorana the Mage. I didn't mean to be so terse. I'm just very busy. Let's see. No, that can wait. Yes. Now what can I do for you?
What have you got to offer?
I'm a mage. I can offer you some reagents and a few other things that I have on hand. There's, well, I'm not sure what all I have around at the moment, but feel free to rummage about and take what you need.
Can you give me some advice on magic?
Oh, yes. Magic? Well, let me see what I can tell you about... no, I can't tell you about that. Do you know about mana?
Yes, I'm familiar with mana.
Really? Well, you are somewhat schooled. How about binding? Do you know about spell binding?
No. Is that a spell that binds people to something?
No, no, no. Spell binding is not about binding people. It's about binding spells. Binding them to your spell book. It's quite simple, really. Oh, bother. I can't quite remember the entire process, but I'm sure that there are mages about town that could tell you. Now where is that potion?
Greetings, sir.
Oh, hello. You're the Avatar, aren't you? We've all been looking for you. Lord British has been most upset, so you'd better find him.
What's wrong with Lord British?
Oh, it's been horrible here in Britain. The people are all mean to one another. Lord British wants to make things right, but he doesn't know how.
Keep my strength up?
Oh yes, food will help keep you strong and make you heal faster, you know. We can't have you going weak from hunger.
Thank you.
Hello, my name's Olson. I can't tell you what an honor it is to meet you, sir. I've heard about you all my life, but I never thought that I'd get to meet you. You know, I'm a fighter myself. Maybe someday I'll be as good as you are.
So you're a fighter, eh?
Oh, yes, sir. I go out to the East Guardhouse and train every chance I get. Also, Keller has been training me.
What's your favorite weapon style?
Well, sword and shield, mostly, but it depends on what I'm fighting, you know? For instance, a staff is much better against a skeleton, but I prefer a sword when fighting another person. Now, when fighting a goblin, I like a battle axe because of the sheer damage it does. Well, you know, different moves and weapons for different opponents.
Goodbye, Olson.
Goodbye. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Avatar.
What brings you into the weapons house?
I'm a friend. Lord British sent me here to collect some arms.
Wait a minute, you're the Avatar, aren't you? Yes, Lord British sent word that you were to be treated with all courtesies and that you are welcome to whatever you need. Say, I don't want to speak out of turn, you being the Avatar and all, but would you like a few tips on fighting and training? You know, just to sharpen your skills.
Yeah, I'd like to hear some tips.
All right then, would you like to hear about training, weapons, or armor?
Tell me about training.
It's very important that you seek out as many trainers as you can. Various trainers can teach you various styles of fighting. The more styles that you learn, the better off you'll be. Just remember, there's always someone better out there. Now, I'm a master swordsman and can train you a bit if you'd like. The cost is 300 gold pieces.
Yes, I'd like for you to train me.
Sorry, Avatar, but you don't seem to have enough money. What brings you into the...
I'm a friend.
Wait a minute, you're the Avatar. Say, I don't...
Yeah, I'd like to hear some tips.
All right then.
What about armor?
There's a wide variety of armor that you can get. Everything from leather to plate. The leather armor is probably the weakest. From there you've got bone, chainmail, and then of course, plate. A full harness of plate is the best protection that you can get. Unless you find some magic stuff, but it's expensive.
What kind of magic armor is there?
Well, sometimes you can find some armor that has been magically enhanced. I've also heard of a fellow down in Trinsic that can make armor out of black rock. If that's true, it's probably even better than plate.
I want to hear about...
Oh, there are all manner of weapons out there. Some people like mass weapons, maces and things like that. Others prefer ranged weapons, you know, longbows and warbows. Personally, I like swords. There are a variety of sword types out there, but I prefer the plain old broadsword. I also advise that you pick up a bow of some sort. You might start with a novice bow or a longbow. Sometimes your enemy won't be at close range, and you need a projectile weapon.
I've got to go. Goodbye.
All right then. Goodbye.
Stop right there. Let me get a look at you. Oh, you're the Avatar, ain't you? What in the name of the virtues are you doing down here in this jail?
What's your name, guard?
My name's Tyson.
Do you have people locked up in here?
Yeah, it's a jail, ain't it? I get the worst criminals down here. Feel free to look around, but don't open up any of them doors. I gotta keep these people locked up. In fact, I wouldn't even recommend that you talk to any of them. I got one mental case in there that's a complete loon, as delusional as they come.
I've got to go.
Don't blame you. I'd like to get out of here myself. Hey, I told you not to do that! It's not in your best interest to disobey orders from me. These criminals got us. What's the matter here? Are we not speaking the same language? Are you deaf or just slow? Leave those bars be! Stupid people coming down here making my life hard. Why ain't he out saving the world or something? All right, I warned you 3 times already. Maybe being locked up yourself will get the point across.
Hey, do you know Chuckles? He had a bit to drink, and I fear the bottle got a better hold of him than any woman ever could. He'd let me out. He would.
All right, I warned you.
Let me out of here! I've been wrongly imprisoned. I am your sovereign. I am Lord British. I command thee to let me out of here.
Stop right there. Let me get a look at you.
What brings you into the weapons house?
I'm a friend.
Wait a minute, you're the Avatar. Say.
Yeah, I'd like...
All right then. Would you like...
Tell me about train...
It's very important that the more... Now.
Yes, I'd like for you to train me.
All right. You know, the thrust is a good move, but it's limited. Let me show you what I call the hammer shot. Well done. You're a natural, you know that? Well, it was good working with you, but I've got to get back to my job. Farewell.
Hello, citizen.
Oh, you're the Avatar, aren't you? My employer has been awaiting your return.
Who's your employer?
Why, the mayor, of course. Avatar, we must rid this city of the human refuse that infests it.
Why? What have the poor done?
They're sick, they're poor, they contribute absolutely nothing of worth. Out! Out! Out, I say!
But Britain is the city of compassion.
Don't give me that claptrap! Compassion is another word for chumpery. Out of my way, Avatar! I'm busy.
What does the mayor think of sending the poor away?
He has finally come round to understanding that it is a necessary chore.
And what of Lord British?
That pious ass. It is fortunate that he is paralyzed in passivity much of the time.
Farewell.
Oh, I didn't know someone was there. My, you're a handsome one. Perhaps you'd like to take me out to the tavern?
What is your name?
I'm Mary Beth, and you're the Avatar, aren't you?
What makes you think that?
I've seen you in the Tapestry of Ages. You're very handsome.
Are you feeling all right?
I'm perfectly fine.
Do you know the mayor?
Of course I know the mayor. I'm his daughter. He's a good and compassionate man.
Goodbye.
Farewell, handsome.
Greetings.
If you're looking to buy some reagents, I'm afraid that you're out of luck. The fellow who owns this shop is gone, and I'm beginning to worry that he might not be back.
What's the shop owner's name and where did he go?
His name is Nico. It's probably short for something, but I don't know what. Anyway, he went to Cove because he heard that his brother was in danger. From what I've heard about Cove, I don't think that Nico will be back. If that happens, where will we get reagents?
Is Nico the only reagent merchant in Britain?
He is the only one that I know of.
What have you heard about Cove?
Well, from what I hear, things in Cove are worse than they are in Moonglow. Apparently, Cove has been taken over by violent brigands who prey on the weak. Nico went there to retrieve his brother.
Very well. Goodbye then.
Idiot.
Excuse me? What did you say?
I said idiot.
You call me an idiot?
Oh, no. It's that pathetic partner of mine. That damn fool of a miller went and caught his arm in the millstone and got carted off. Sorry. My name is Jastrel. I'm the baker here in Britain. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just very upset. But what am I supposed to do? The miller got carted off. Serves the fool right.
But where is your compassion?
Compassion? Is it compassionate to ask the poor people of Britain to go without bread because some oaf was foolish enough to stick his arm in the millstone? Compassion indeed. The mayor is right. We simply need to get rid of those who can't pull their weight.
What? The mayor is getting rid of people who can't work?
Yes, of course. It's all part of his policy to clean up the city and make it safe. And I support it. I mean, look what's happened to me. I can't bake bread because the miller was stupid enough to hurt himself. Why should we coddle someone that we can't rely on to do his share?
I must be on my way, Baker. Farewell.
Farewell, Avatar.
Good eye. Hello.
Please don't bother me. Good day, sir.
Cool armor, mister.
Girls can be adventurers too.
Perfectly clear. Compassion must be tempered with clarity. Through strict enforcement of my policy, we can guarantee a high standard of living for all. In order to be truly...
How inspiring! Isn't the mayor a wise and goodly man? I'm telling you, he's one of the decent people in this city.
What is your name, my lady?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Marjorie. I'm a street sweeper here in Britain.
Why is the mayor wise and goodly?
You're obviously not from around here, are you? The mayor saved the city by getting rid of all the freeloaders and the invalids.
Goodbye.
Oh, yes. Goodbye. Nice meeting you.
Hello, friend. Wasn't that a wonderful speech? I'd like to stay and chat, but I must get back to my shop. Should you need any provisions, come by. Go bravely. Hello, friend.
Magnificent speech. Wouldn't you say, friend? You look like you're new in town. My name's Leon. I'm the local bowyer. You ever need archery tackle, you come see old Leon. Farewell, friend.
Greetings, my good fellow. I say, you look most familiar. Wait a moment. You are the Avatar, aren't you? Yes, you are the Avatar. I've seen your face on the tapestry. Welcome to Britain, Avatar. I am Aidan, the mayor. Tell me, how do you like our fair town now that we've gotten rid of the poor wretches who used to fill the streets?
Poor wretches. What do you mean?
Why, the weak and the sick and the others that were filling up the streets. We had no choice but to get rid of them. They were choking the life out of the city. Paws was the perfect place for them.
Does Lord British condone this behavior?
Oh, I've heard word from the castle that Lord British doesn't have a high regard for my policy, but he doesn't stay very involved in the governing of the city.
But Britain is the city of compassion.
But this is compassionate, Avatar. The way things were before, the poor and sick were overwhelming the city and bringing down its economy. Under my plan, the poor are removed from the city to nearby Paws, which has allowed our economy to recover. The greater wealth generated by the thriving economy allows us to send food and medicine to help the people in Paws. Believe me, my policy is very compassionate. After all, we must think about the children.
Why do you send them to Paws?
Well, Paws is close to Britain, so we can easily send food, medicine, and other help without having them here in the city.
Farewell, Aid.
Go bravely, Avatar, and know that you are always welcome in Britain.
Good day, sir.
If I drink any more, my teeth will be floating.
Hello, friend. Name's Angus. How can I help you?
I couldn't help but overhear you talking. Do you know anything of the runes of virtue?
I've never seen them or anything, but I know they were stolen some years back. Everybody in town who ever gotten within 10 feet of Alina knows that.
Who is Alina?
She's a curator of the museum. Ask her about the runes, and she'll tell you more than you ever wanted to know.
Yeah, and she'll also tell you how the world has become evil and corrupt because the runes are lost.
Does Lord British know about your problems?
He stays out of our affairs. The mayor takes care of things.
I must be on my...
See you around, Avatar.
Look, I'm busy here, all right? What do you want? And make it quick. I haven't got all day.
Do you know anything about the Shrine of Compassion?
Do I look like Sarah to you?
Why are you so unpleasant?
Because of annoying people who ask too many questions.
Can you tell me anything about the columns?
I know that they're big. Do you have any other brilliant questions?
What is your name, my lady?
My name's Dara, and I'm not your lady.
I'd like a drink.
Well, finally, what do you want? What else do you want?
Goodbye.
Me. Whatever shall I do? Greetings, sir. Please forgive my outburst, but so much tragedy has befallen my family. Our son has gone away, and we haven't heard from him. Now the rest of us are in desperate need of serpent wine, but there is none available. What are we going to do? I fear that we're all doomed.
I'm sorry that there is nothing that I can do for you right now, but I will see if I can find some serpent wine.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Love. I am Brother Amaranth. How may I help you?
What do you do here, Brother Amaranth?
I oversee the daily operations here at the Cathedral.
I've not seen this place before. Is it new?
No, it is not terribly new. We established the Cathedral shortly after Empeth Abbey was destroyed. Britain, being the city of compassion, was the logical place. As you can see, Britain has been prospering. We are fortunate that we have seen the errors of our ways. We have seen that by extending hospitality to the poor, sick, and wretched, we were committing a grievous wrong to the community as a whole.
Empeth Abbey was destroyed?
Yes. After the columns appeared, the three great shrines to truth, love, and courage, the Lyceum, Empeth Abbey, and Serpent's Hold, were all destroyed. Tragically, our most beloved icon, the Candle of Love, was lost when the Abbey was destroyed.
What is the Candle of Love?
It was the very embodiment of love on Britannia. The candle held within it the very essence of, as I said, it was our most important artifact.
You've taken to send...
Yes, but you must understand that we tried for many years to house all of the sick here in the city. Under the mayor's policy, we removed the sick people to pause and send them such helpful items as food. That way, the city thrives and the sick receive care.
Empeth Abbey was destroyed?
Yes, after
Goodbye, brother.
Dan, where is that serpent?
Oh,
I'm sorry, I didn't know that anyone was there.
I've come for serpent wine.
Really? Well, I'll add your name to the list then.
Please, tell me what's wrong.
The silver serpent is gone, and I fear there will be no more serpent wine for quite some time. You see, not long ago, a young woman joined our order as a novice. She seemed to be true, but there had been rumors that she was frequenting Britain's taverns, drinking with pirates and such. I did not believe the rumors at first, but now I curse myself for such blindness. Last week, I awoke to find the serpent and the area, our young novice, gone.
So, you think that the novice is responsible?
Yes, I think that she never intended to become a priestess. It was all a cunning ruse designed to gain access to the serpent. She must have had magical aid, or been a mage herself to have abducted him. You see, the silver serpent possesses magic of its own, and unless it was imprisoned somehow, it could magically transport itself back to the cathedral. And now with the serpent gone, we have a serpent wine shortage, and the threat of the serpent venom being sold.
What threat does the venom pose?
Well, whoever has the serpent may be planning to extract the serpent's venom to sell it. The venom works as an insidious drug and is very dangerous. If people become addicted to the venom, they might do anything to purchase more of it.
Why is there a shortage of serpent wine?
We have developed a secret process through which we refine the insidious venom into the healing serpent wine. But now with the serpent gone, serpent wine is in great demand. I expect that whoever has the serpent is planning on hoarding the serpent wine and only selling it when people are desperate enough to pay exorbitant prices for the smallest amounts.
Do you have any idea where the serpent might be?
No, Avatar. I don't know where they've taken the serpent. I doubt that it's within the city of Britain, for Lord British has searched the city at our behest. If you encounter a place where there is serpent wine or serpent venom in abundance, the serpent itself cannot be far.
Don't let me disturb you. Goodbye.
Whatever Greetings, sir. Please forgive my outburst. Our son has gone away. What are we going to do?
Here, fair lady. Take this serpent wine.
Thank you. Thank you, kind one.
Greetings, sir.
Welcome to my humble shop. Welcome! My name is Cameron, and as you can see, I buy and sell gems and other jewelry. Also, if you ever need to have a gem cut, I am the man to talk to. So, what can I do for you?
I have some gems that you may be interested in.
Anything else I can do for you?
Nothing today, friend. Farewell.
Farewell, then. Welcome! Awesome.
Nothing today, friend. Farewell.
Farewell, then. Welcome to my humble shop.
Greetings, sir.
Pardon me. Can you make a sword from black rock?
Sorry, mate, but that's a bit beyond my abilities. Tell you what, there's a fellow down in Trinsic who works in all sorts of exotic materials. Name's Rupert. Well, he's your man for something like that.
Welcome, Avatar. We have all manner of goods. What do you fancy?
I would like to sell some items.
Thank you. Will there be anything else?
Show me your wares.
Will there be...
Nothing today, good lady.
Excuse me, Avatar. Should your adventures take you into the dungeon of Despise, could you keep an eye out for any valuable equipment that might be lying about? I sold most of my best inventory to a group who went to Despise and never returned. I would, of course, pay a fair price for anything you find. Welcome, Avatar.
I would like to sell some items.
Thank you. Will there be...
Nothing today, good lady.
Excuse me, Avatar. I would, of course, pay...
Bring out your sick and poor. Hello. Name's Nimrod. I take all of the poor and sick folk out to paws.
Who gave you this job?
Killigan, the mayor's assistant, gave me this position. I'm grateful for the work, but I have to be honest, I don't like that man very much. There's something very wrong about him.
What's wrong with Killigan?
I'm supposed to cart the poor and sick off to paws, right? Well, I'm also supposed to take food and medicine to them every week. But when I asked Killigan about the food and medicine, he told me not to worry about it.
that it was taken care of. I checked into it, and those poor folks aren't getting any help from Britain.
Have you told the mayor about this?
Well, I tried to, but he wouldn't listen. He just kept telling me that if I had a problem, I should talk to Killigan about it. So I've been buying food for those poor people ever since I took this job.
You've been paying for their food yourself?
Yes, but please don't tell anyone. I don't want Killigan to find out.
How do I get to Pause?
Go through the gate in the southwest corner of the city and follow the path west. Take the left route at every fork you encounter. After a bit you'll cross a bridge, and then you're in Pause.
Thanks for the information. Carry on.
Bring out your sick and poor. Bring out your sick and poor.
Welcome, Avatar.
I would like to sell...
Thank you. Will there...
Nothing today, good.
Excuse me, Avatar. Should your I sold most... I would, of course, pay a fair price.
Who's there?
Greetings, sir.
Hello. Pleasant weather we're having.
Dupre is lost as he sacrifices himself to save our world from the Guardian's grip. The evil wizard Mundane defies Lord British and seizes control of Britannia, known at the time as Sosaria. Mundane creates the gem of immortality to solidify his future as supreme evil overlord. The traveler from another world travels back through time to destroy the gem and Mundane. Mundane's lover, Minax, vows revenge upon the traveler and Cesaria and rebuilds Mundane's evil empire. Minax masters the ways of the Moon Gates and summons evil beasts to ravage the traveler's world and people across time. Again, the stranger saves his world and ours, defeating Minax in her legendary castle. Exodus, the foul progeny of Mundane and Minax, begins the most wicked tyranny to befall our land. Exodus masters more evils than his forebears and ravages the land for the third time. For the third time, the traveler returns and vanquishes the last of this evil triad. Lord British unites Cesaria as Britannia and issues a proclamation seeking the champion of virtue. The traveler returns and sets forth through Britannia to gain insight and prove himself in the ways of virtue. The traveler is proclaimed the Avatar for his own purity and for showing our people the path of virtue. Afflicted by the evil Shadow Lords, Lord British's trusted regent Blackthorn declares martial law. The Avatar and his 8 companions struggle against the tyranny of Blackthorn's Inquisition. Lord British is saved, and Blackthorn is banished to the ethereal plane for his crimes. The Avatar is brought to Britannia by gargoyles bent upon his destruction. In our darkest hour as a people, we slaughter most of the gargoyle race in an act of genocide. The Avatar uncovers the secret of the gargoyle prophecies and brings peace between our people. As some in Britannia prosper, Batlin gathers the discontented masses for the Guardian. The Avatar stops the Guardian from entering Britannia by destroying the Black Gate. Dupre is lost as he sacrifices himself to save our world, for the Avatar is taken to the world of Pagan, a land perverted by the Guardian. The Avatar faces a land and people who cannot be converted to the ways of virtue. In order to escape, the Avatar uses the powers of darkness, summoning Pyros, the Titan of Fire. The Avatar will return after the Guardian has appeared in Britannia. The Guardian will rip Britannia asunder with giant evil columns. The Avatar will ascend beyond mortality, never to return to Britannia again.
Hello, sir.
Please don't bother me right now. Hello?
Do you need something?
I am the Avatar.
You're the Avatar? Oh my goodness, you are. Why, you look just like the tapestry. I can't believe it, you're here. If you can't find the lost rooms, no one can.
What is your name, my lady?
Oh, I'm sorry. I am Elena, the museum curator. Oh, Avatar, do you think that you can find the lost rooms? I truly think that you are our only hope.
Please, refresh my memory about the runes.
You don't remember? Well, it has been a long time since you've been to Britannia. The runes are objects that embody the virtues, and also act as keys to unlock the power of those virtues. I'm terribly afraid that the runes may be used against us.
How could the runes be used against us?
The runes are objects of good, positive power, Avatar. But there are two sides to everything. Good cannot exist without evil. What would happen to us if the runes were corrupted and made evil? Think of all the harm that such power could cause if devoted to evil.
Can you tell me more?
No, that is all that I know. But the Shrine Keeper should be able to help you. Her name is Sarah, and she's a very spiritual person. She knows more about the shrine than anyone else. You can usually find Sarah just outside the East Gate. You should go and see her.
I need some information.
Certainly. What can I help you with?
What's going wrong here in Britain?
It's because of the mayor. He says that it's the compassionate thing to do. But I think that he's lost his mind. My own poor husband got sent away just because he was blind. Now I ask you, is that compassion?
Children are telling on their parents?
Yes. If their parents get sick, children are being asked to tell the authorities about them. Isn't that sad?
Please, tell me what happened.
Well, I don't really know what happened. All I know is that one day I came in and the runes had disappeared.
When did the runes turn up missing?
Oh, it's been quite a long time. Right after the columns appeared some 20 years ago. Over the years, various people have tried to locate the runes, but so far, no one has. I know that you can, Avatar. Please find the runes and save us.
What else is housed in the museum?
Oh, many things. Our best display, aside from the runes, is the Tapestry of Ages. You should go and look at it, Avatar. The tapestry is a record of your exploits here in Britannia. It is most impressive.
What do you know about the column?
Well, none of these bad things were happening until the columns arrived. Do you think that they could somehow be causing the problems?
What else is housed in the museum?
Many things. You should go and look.
Goodbye, Ellie.
Farewell.
I want to marry you.
Move along. Move along. You want to get carted off the paws? Disperse now. Keep moving.
Compassion be with you. Compassion be with you. Compassion be with you. Greetings, Avatar. I am Sarah, the keeper of the shrine. What's left of it, at least. Surely you have been sent here to put things right.
What do you mean, put things right?
Oh, Avatar, surely you have seen how Britain has been corrupted. What was once the city of compassion has become a den of ruthless, selfish people, and Britain is not alone. All over Britannia, the virtues and the people who once followed them have been perverted.
Why is Britain so lacking in compassion?
I am not sure of the cause, but I know one thing. The city lost its virtue when the shrine became corrupted. These occurrences cannot be a coincidence. I feel certain that if the shrine is cleansed, the city will return to its virtue.
How does one cleanse the shrine?
I'm not sure. I'm certain that meditating at the shrine is part of the solution, but I also know that there is more. You should go and consult the shrine. Perhaps it will tell you, the champion of virtues, what it could not tell me.
So I should meditate at the shrine?
Oh, indeed. The shrine may reveal things to you that will help you on your quest. Just remember that the mantra for the shrine is Mu. Repeat that word during your meditation, and it will aid you.
What can you tell me about the columns?
I know that they are evil. Shortly after their appearance, I had a dream in which I saw the columns erupt from the ground. My vision then took me deep into the dungeon of Despise, where I saw the column piercing into the deepest reaches of the dungeon. Finally, I saw the runes of the virtue being corrupted and twisted into evil glyphs. After that, my vision faded. I know nothing more than what my vision revealed to me, Avatar.
How do I find the dungeon of Despise?
Take the road east of Britain. Follow the north branch. The entrance to Despise lies in the mountains, next to the column which corrupts our land.
What is a sigil?
A sigil is the embodiment of a virtue. Each of the shrines has a corresponding sigil. The Sigil of Compassion was kept in the city, but went missing just prior to the corruption of the shrine. If you can find the sigil, Avatar, I am certain that it will help you to cleanse the shrine.
What can you tell me about the columns?
I know that they are evil. Finally, I know nothing more than what my
Goodbye, Sarah.
Oh, I almost forgot. To get to the shrine, or whatever is left of it, just take this road a little farther to the east and follow the path into the mountains. Goodbye, Avatar. May the virtues guide you.
Avatar, it is I, Shamino. I'm glad to see that you have returned to Britannia. I fear that I will need your help to do the same.
Shamino, where are you?
I've been trapped in the spirit realm. Until I'm able to return to Britannia in physical form, I have to speak to you through these stones of spirituality. You will find them throughout the land. Speaking to you in this manner is very draining, so I'll be brief. A great deal has happened since you were last here. You're probably aware of the columns that have appeared. When they first came out of the ground, I felt that there was something very sinister about them. So I undertook a spiritual quest to learn more. I learned that a magical force of great power deliberately created the columns. There are 8 columns, Avatar, and they are twisting the 8 sacred virtues. They have turned compassion into hatred, justice into injustice, and so on. The people of the cities that represent the virtues have been corrupted by the column's influence. It's not their fault, Avatar. They're still good people. They just need your help to restore their ways. I must leave now, my friend. The tether that binds me to this world grows threadbare. There is more that I need to tell you, but it must wait.
Shamino, wait! I need to ask you some questions.
We'll talk again, Avatar. Farewell.
Speak now the mantra of compassion. Who unlocks my mystery? Ah, son of suns, the Avatar. You have come to arrest the growth of the Guardian's columns that emerged from the 8 dungeons. Gather you 2 important tools. Inside each dungeon is a glyph of corruption. Formerly a rune of virtue, but altered through evil magic. Find this glyph and couple it with the sigil, which embodies the virtues. The Sigil of Compassion is the sacred heart of compassion and resides with Britain's mayor. Finally, place these items upon the altar in the center of the shrine and utter the sacred mantra. These 2 keys will allow the unknotting of corruption. Speak now the mantra of who unlocks my mystery. Ah, gather, find these 2 keys.
It is so good to see you. Oh, I wish that Yolo were here. I hope all is well with you.
Britain seems to have changed. They're sending the sick people to pause.
Yes, but it's all for the best, really.
Can you tell me anything about the columns?
I'm afraid that I don't know much about them. I do think that they're evil, though. There's something about them, and it's not good. The fact that it's so near Despise is a clear indication to me that it's malevolent.
What's it like inside Despise these days?
Well, I haven't been down there in ages, but I suspect that it hasn't changed too much. Despise has always been full of unpleasant monsters, but nothing too terrible. You'll run into a few giant spiders and whatnot, but I certainly don't think that you'll find any demons down there.
Can you tell me anything about the columns?
I'm afraid that I don't know much about them. The fact that it's so near Despise is a clear indication to me that it's malevolent.
Goodbye, Gweno.
Goodbye, Avatar.
And well met. Ah, Avatar! On your way to the Dungeon of Despise.
How did you know I was going to Despise?
Well, it's just down the road a bit, and you being the Avatar, it just made sense that you be doing a bit of adventuring.
Do you have any suggestions for what I'll need in Despise?
Make sure you've got some good, sturdy armor and a strong sword. Some healing potions would help, and a bow is always a good idea. You're likely to run into all manner of beasts in that pit. Plus, you know what I always do before going down there? I go and meditate at the shrine for peace and wisdom.
How do I find the dungeon?
Follow this path north, and seek the entrance in the mountains to the east. If you pass that infernal column, you've gone too far.
Farewell.
Hail and well met.